IELTS Speaking Part 2 topic. Describe a time when you faced a language barrier. When and where did you encounter the language barrier? What difficulties did you experience? How did you manage to communicate or overcome the barrier? What did you learn from the experience?
One of the most memorable instances where I encountered a language barrier was during my backpacking adventure in a remote village nestled deep in the heart of the Amazon rainforest. It was a couple of years ago when I decided to embark on an off-the-beaten-path expedition to explore the rich biodiversity and immerse myself in the indigenous culture of the region. I arrived at the village after an arduous journey that involved traversing dense forests and crossing treacherous rivers. As soon as I set foot in the village, I realized that the language spoken by the locals was vastly different from any I had encountered before. They conversed in a rare dialect of the indigenous tribe residing in the area. The difficulties I experienced were manifold. Firstly, there were hardly any people who could communicate in English, which made it incredibly challenging for me to convey my thoughts or understand theirs. It was as if I had entered a realm where words held no meaning. Moreover, the local dialect was punctuated with complex idioms and expressions, rendering even basic communication a baffling task. Despite the language barrier, I was determined to connect with the locals and learn about their way of life. I relied on nonverbal cues, such as gestures and facial expressions, to convey my intentions. Simple actions like smiling or nodding became my means of expressing gratitude or agreement. Additionally, I carried a small pocket dictionary that contained basic translations, enabling me to communicate essential information. Gradually, I developed a deeper understanding of the indigenous culture by actively participating in their daily activities. I assisted in the harvest, learned their traditional dances, and observed their rituals. Over time, I began to pick up a few words and phrases, which allowed me to form basic sentences and establish a rudimentary level of communication. This experience taught me the value of patience and perseverance when faced with a language barrier. It highlighted the importance of nonverbal communication and the ability to adapt to unfamiliar circumstances. I discovered that true connections can be forged even without a shared language, as human emotions and gestures are universal. Moreover, this encounter instilled in me a profound respect for diverse cultures and languages. It made me realize that linguistic barriers can be overcome with open-mindedness and a genuine desire to connect with others. I also gained a newfound appreciation for the power of language as a tool for bridging gaps and fostering understanding between people from different backgrounds. In conclusion, my encounter with a language barrier in the remote Amazon village was a transformative experience. Despite the difficulties I faced, I managed to communicate and form meaningful connections with the locals by relying on nonverbal cues and basic translations. This encounter taught me invaluable lessons about patience, adaptability, and the importance of embracing diversity. It is an experience I will forever cherish and draw upon in my future endeavors. Hope you liked our video. Please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to keep us motivated.